And I would like to begin with thank yous also, and I'd like to thank all the people that planned the engagement party, the shower in Cincinnati, the shower in Los Angeles, the wedding, and thank you so much for all the effort. We really appreciate it. Yes, team effort. So tonight I'd like to talk about miracles, okay? Maimonides, the Rambam, believed that miracles are not helpful for highlighting what is impossible, but they are very helpful as confirmation of what is possible. I've had the good fortune of experiencing many miracles in my life. Loving parents, two very special grandmothers, my siblings, Barb and Dan, and their spouses and children. A beautiful 38-year marriage with my beloved Jan, and our children, Henry, Maddie, Emmy, and Jonathan, and the most adorable grandson ever, Caleb Roy. And whenever my thoughts turn to family, I always think of my California family, and all our friends who have come from all over that have helped us celebrate life cycle events for decades upon decades. Thank you for being here, all of you. So all these people are miracles, people who have carried their own blessings into the world, all examples of what is possible. Miracle upon miracle. Here we are in Mexico City, Leah's birthplace, to celebrate the miracle of our children's love and commitment. I first met Danny also in her sophomore year. I believe it was February 2014. Then, and to this day, I believe it was a miracle that my 19-year-old college kid invited me to Boulder to spend a weekend studying with famous rabbis and Jewish thinkers about contemplative Judaism and Jewish renewal. Danny, I don't know if you remember or not, but you stopped by Henry and Harry's apartment on Friday afternoon. I think Zoe might have even been with you. And to say hello before the weekend started and maybe to take a peek at his dad. So from that very day, I sensed a certain feeling in the air. It still hasn't gone away. A feeling that any Grateful Dead fan would recognize. Henry had met a woman of nobility, of gentility, and of rage, a statuesque goddess of the night. Whoa! It was also a ton of fun. Henry had always been a kid for whom too much fun was just enough fun. You can ask Uncle Danny about that. So that winter, I do believe that the stage was set for miracles every day. For 10 years now, it has been one miracle after another as we have gotten to know the Pincus Khan clan. First, fast friends, now family. A whole new mishpacha, how miraculous. And what a beshert miracle when we discovered that Danny's grandpa Mimi and Henry's grandpa Roy were both motion picture exhibitors with a common friends and colleagues in the Corwin family. It was amazing when we figured that out. So we discovered common experiences, common traditions, and shared values, regardless of all our different paths, through Boulder, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Dayton, LA, and Mexico City. So when Henry left for LA, he told us that he could not imagine life without Danny. We advised Hen not to wear out his welcome and to stay at Mark and Leah's for no longer than 2 weeks. It was a miracle. It was a miracle for Hen and for us that he was graciously welcomed for 3 weeks. Or was it 3 months, Mark? I don't know. So here's his oldest daughter's boyfriend from somewhere in Ohio, living in their house, a kid with no job, probably in need of a haircut, college degrees in geography and Jewish studies, and a love of skiing, backpacking, and surfing. You think I was kidding about the miracle? Thank you so much. So now a little serious part. So, Danny, you're familiar with the depths of Henry's soul. So I'd like to share with all our guests tonight something that Hen wrote to me, which I believe reveals how big a miracle he really is. It's a Father's Day message with words that I know were clearly meant for both Jan and myself. Dear Dad, I'm the luckiest kid to have a loving father whom I completely look up to. Just thinking about you and Mom while I'm in the woods overwhelms me with spiritual love. You are my people. Our family is so sacred to me. I owe a lot of my accomplishments to your wise guidance and teachings. The memories we have created are forever ingrained in my soul. I am so grateful for the impacts you have had on my life. Your stability has allowed me to learn and grow so much. From the garden to your Judaism, your approach and connection has inspired me more than you know. I hope you are feeling the love not only today, but every second of every day. Love you, Henry. So, Danny and Hen, I think you have each simmered in the same secret sauce that adds so much flavor and texture to family and community. Values each of our families share. What a miracle that you recognized and took advantage of the opportunity to share this taste of eternity with one another. Really proud of you guys. So Danny and Hen, on your wedding night, we wish for you unending miracles every second of every day. We wish that all you have learned about love from parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends, and teachers is the kind of knowledge that will make all the good that is possible in our world the centerpiece of your lives together. Ken Yehi Ratzon. Mazel tov.